Hello, my Taurus friends. I'm Meg, your esoteric empress, here to do your New Year's end of December reading. It's going to be a channeled reading and a general and love reading afterwards with tarot. Okay, because 2020 is looking to be a very prominent year. This is going to be a year to remember. Every time I meditate, I just keep getting hindsight is 2020. So we're going to be looking back on this year. It's going to be quite formative. Lots of things will change for us, and we will either rise to the occasion or sink beneath it. So for my friends who choose to participate, if you don't want to, you can fast forward the video about a minute. But I have a protection spell for my friends for 2020. Okay, so first I'm going to light these candles. They are blessed. Yellow for your energy, my Taurus. White to pull in the positive, and black to repel the negative. Okay. Protection and balance to those whom seek wisdom. Guidance and abundance is what you will give them. Their auras are cleansed, their auras are clear. May the universal ether support them all year. So mote it be. You and Sagittarius had that candle not blow out too well. Sagittarius, it took a little bit longer, but there's some negativity. But that's okay. That's what we're supposed to. Okay. So let's get down to business. These are your channeled messages, Taurus. A strong rally cry for freedom is echoing from the souls of my Taurian friends. Wherever in life oppression lies, for you, the need to break away and manage through your own skill set is nearly deafening. You're craving transformation through higher learning, to apply new skills into action. I'm feeling a publish or perish kind of, with science, they say publish or perish. Like if you don't stay relevant, that's what it is. It's this feeling of staying relevant, staying true to your course, and making something of yourself. The need to express your beliefs is like a drum that you're all marching to. Just take time to analyze these beliefs so that you're not totally supporting the wrong ones, just because you see a path to liberation by expressing them. Liberation can be positive or damaging. I feel there are many self-limiting and self-sabotaging beliefs that need to be cleared in order to move forward successfully. You may find that your stubborn ways have trapped you on a mental path of negative thinking. You must clear this negativity within you or risk personal breakdown or public humiliation. Through your public image in the next decade. It's the next 5 years predominantly. This energy is there. Uranus is forcing changes, and they may not be clear in their outcomes at this time. Because for most Tauruses, Uranus is still in your 12th house at the early degrees. People on a day-to-day level come off as more aggressive toward personal goals than that of catering to your needs and wants. This can feel undermining to a Taurus. Try your best to not lash out at them, as this is not a personal attack on you, but more of a betterment of themselves. This is everyone going through these changes, right? At this point, if you do have enemies, it's not who you believe it to be. but the frustration in there that you believe there is someone working against you. The key here is not to shoot the messenger or those who you love whom aren't innocent bystanders. When it comes out, and it may be far off for some, it will be clear and life-changing. You will need allies to keep your cool with people. To keep your cool with people is completely necessary right now. Turn that frustration towards your limiting beliefs to create the best possible outcomes. Focus on your skill set with the aggressive energy that you've been granted. A welcome change in beliefs may hit over the next 2 weeks. Okay. But that's a welcomed one. It's positive, you know. You change your beliefs, you change your life. And my grandmother was one of the most amazing psychics I've ever heard of in my life. And she always said that. She said that the power is in the belief. And if you change those beliefs, you change everything. Okay. So, without further ado, your general reading. I have here the Oracle of Shadows and Light. This one. Angel de los Muertos, transition to the spirit realm. Okay, so with this angel, these are things that you need to let pass on. This could even be a literal death around you, but you know, and be symbolic of the person that is crossing over, right? Okay, so let's get you guys an angel card. Divine timing. I denote that card to the sign of Sagittarius, but divine timing is painful, right? Because everybody tells you that things come in due time, and waiting for those things can be quite painful. Okay. I have here the Enchanted Tarot. My Taurian friends. That one. Okay, so this has come out. It came out in Libra. I know it came out in Libra. It came out in a couple of signs. So it is the Sun in Capricorn, the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about, you know, protecting what you have, right? Yes, it is the Miser card in many tarots, but it's really, for me, in this one, about, you know, really protecting what you have, and it may be at all costs. So here it's like she's trying to protect her body, right? It is the Sun in Capricorn, so these are things that can happen during the time of the Sun in Capricorn, right? So sadly, that can be a significator that someone does pass over, right? And it's divinely timed. It can also be that things need to pass to the land of the dead. Old beliefs, the things that you are holding on to, because that is holding on. The Four of Pentacles, it's holding on. Right? Okay. So, Vice Versa Tarot, our next card. And it can just be situations that you're gripping onto too tightly need to be released. You know, you can't always have control, and that's something that's sad for a Taurus, right? Because that's something that you guys like very much. Now, we do have the Devil, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So, the Devil, yes, if you're dealing with a Sun in Capricorn, this is definitely some Sun in Capricorn stuff, right? Because this is the Sun in Capricorn, this is the sign of Capricorn, this is about work. It's a Sun in Virgo card, but it can be like holding on to bad habits, right? Bad habits, addictions, abusive situations. But this is like holding on to, you know, these situations. It could be work related, right? So someone at work, someone, you know, someone in your relationship that you're bound to may have these addictions, my Taurus. This could be, you know, because we have the devil and the work card, you know, it can be like bad dealings, like drug dealing or something like that, right? Let's check it out a little bit further. So it's also having to work through these problems, right? Tarot Apocalypsis. Your next card. Down the middle. And where the angel, the way that I'm seeing this, the angel's like pointed at, got the arrow pointed at this person in the card. So if it's a representative of a Sun in Capricorn person, then this person may have addictions, you know, have addictions that they feel like they need in order to keep working, or they may be addicted to work, right? So kind of like a working themselves to death type of thing. All right, and you have the Princess of Wands. So with the Princess of Wands here and the Eight of Pentacles and the Devil. So this is like, you know, feeling chained to work, feeling chained to what you're doing, right? Having to really knuckle down to the last detail. And then here she is. So she is, she's good news coming in. Yes, it can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, younger to you, right? This could be a child. We're talking about a relationship here. I'm going to take one more, see what's the news. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Princess of Wands. So the Princess of Wands is in the upright, but the Ace is in the reverse. So this is like a false start. It's like you get news about work, but it turns out to be a false start. And you're still chained to the job. You're chained to this relationship where this can be like a codependent relationship. And there's a lot of work that has to go into it. There's a lot of work that has to happen. This is like overly working. Like if it's just work, it's like working to the point where, you know, you're working your fingers to the bone and you just won't stop, right? And it's holding on to this for the wrong reasons. But it's telling you that this has to change. This has to die. If it doesn't die, you can work yourself to death. And like, what good are you dead, right? Okay. Well, I meant to say at the beginning there, I'm saying this to everybody. So if that first part, at the very least, did not resonate, then you need to check Sun, Moon, Rising, anywhere that you have a stellium, like 4 or more planets in one house. Or check, you can go to like a Vedic astrology calculator and then see what Mahadasha you're in, right? So I'm in a moon one, so I check for Sag because that is my moon sign. But you can be in a sun one, you know, Mercury, Jupiter. Just go check it out. Usually that resonates more. Okay, so let's move on to the love. So we'll start with the Taurus singles. Abundance. Hells to the yeah. Everybody wants abundance. I like it. Okay. And you could be dealing with a Pisces. I'm saying that just because there is a guitar in that card. And Neptune is about music. And Neptune is about Pisces. Okay. So, let's see. Enchanted Tarot. For my singles. Okay, so you have the Sun. So this is about family. It can also be an Aries person or a Leo person. Okay. Your vitality, your strength in the world. Right? Okay, so you have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords talks about bad behavior, right? So there can be bad behavior within your family, or like I said, an Aries person or a Leo person. All right, so you got two. You got the Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so in this deck, the Five of Swords is about defeat, right? But the way that I read this card, because look it looks like this person here is controlling the storm, right? So that looks like manifestation. And then the Queen of Swords here has a butterfly that's springing forth from her head, so that's manifestation too. And it's like going from, like, getting away from family, especially if you have Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra in your chart, right? Getting away from family, getting away from old bad behaviors, and really changing your life, like becoming the master of the storm and creating abundance. I want to say this, using your pain to create abundance, right? So, like a musician would, right? So it's like, you know, you make music from your pain. It's on the bottom. The Strength card is on the bottom. So the sign of Leo. So you could definitely be dealing with a Leo who's in your family and has not quite been on the up and up, you know, but something is coming out. This person could be defeated from their bad behavior, but there's something coming out of this, and something like verbally written, but like spoke into existence. I want to say like music, books, movies, things like that, right? Okay, let's check it out. Vice versa. One more time. Okay, so with the Sun, you have the Knight of Swords. So this is like riding away from the family, from that Leo person, getting out of there. The Seven of Swords is also making a break for it, like getting away, you know? Yeah. So you have the Six of Swords with the Seven of Swords. So this is, you know, moving on to a better place, to greener pastures, to, you know, getting out of that situation. Yeah. So this is all about like your mentality, you know, moving forward. This is like a new idea that comes forward, and it's got a crown with it. See? So it's like you come out with like a winning idea, right? And it brings you abundance. And that's what that's about. All right, yeah. So, you know, if you were dealing with the sign of Leo, if you were dealing with like a drug problem in the past, the sign of Leo, the sign of Capricorn, if you were dealing with like a drug problem in the past, like you've overcome that, now you're able to use your mental faculties, and you're using it to create a new existence of abundance, and that's gorgeous. It's good stuff. I actually know a Taurus. That's spot on. All right. Okay, let's check out the couples. Okay. So Taurus couples. Let's check you guys out. This one. Ideas and inspiration. Now, there is someone whispering in her ear, right? So there could be, you know, some like outside force that's speaking to the feminine in the relationship here. Like some kind of gossip. Okay. Okay, so then we have the Hermit, so sign of Virgo. And these cards are a little bit different. So this is like the Virgo is on the path, right? So if you're dealing with a Virgo, like they could have gone somewhere. This person, you know, they're usually in a cave, but here they're like going into a cave, or they're on the top of a mountain. Here they're on the path. They're going somewhere. They're doing something, right? So let's check it out. Yeah, they've left. So a Virgo person might have left. If this is, if you have predominant Virgo, or you could feel abandoned by a Virgo, like if that's your significant other, you know. And then we have the Queen of Swords once more. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, female energy. So at this point, there's a feeling of like abandonment here for my Taurian couples, right? So you could have been dealing with a Virgo in the past. They took off. Here's the Six of Swords. That's how we got here. Okay, let's check it out even further. Why did this person leave? You know, these ideas could be trying to get someone back. It can be even someone who's outside of your couple, you know, but it affected your couple. Okay, so here we have the High Priestess in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse here really reminds me of the Hierophant card, which is the card for Taurus. If you can see here, the keys are there, which is usually like a, it's a symbol for the Hierophant in Taurus. So, this person left because, you know, there were secrets. There were things that they couldn't come to grips with. And then we have the Tower, but this is kind of the good tower. Here's the bad tower. We got people on fire and stuff over there. This is the good tower. This is things have crumbled, and this someone has left the home. Someone left, you know. So we have a few signs here. We got the sign of Virgo, sign of Scorpio, sign of Virgo and Pisces again. We have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, it's quite a few people. So this could definitely be a family thing. Yeah, and the Queen of Swords can be a Virgo too, because she's ruled by Mercury. This is, you know, this is money, right? Here's the new practical beginning. Here is the financial beginning. So this person left to manifest money. Like I was saying before, this is a manifesting card, right? This could be you if you walked away. This can also be like your job, right? And then we have the sign of Pisces too. So this Pisces person can be leaving your house as well. If they have Virgo or Pisces in their chart, they left a situation. It's affecting your relationship. You feel like they left because somebody was whispering in their ear. Now, this does not totally feel like, for most of you, this is like around you, right? This person took off. It was like lightning struck, you know. Stuff went to shambles. We have the sign of Cancer here too, because you see the two the Sphinxes. I put that to Cancer because that's what is with the Chariot in that deck. But someone left. Someone left to gain money, to gain financial status in the world, and someone else is taking ideas and inspiration from it, like they may leave as well. So it looks like, you know, there's some kind of family unit where a couple of people are leaving from it. I'm not really seeing the couple here unless it's in the representation of like the Hermit card, or okay, if this is the couple, then someone left the couple to go and pursue a financial thing. And that's what I got for you guys. Okay. So, if you like that, then please like, share, and subscribe. And Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy Boxing Day, and above all to everyone, Happy New Year. Okay, take care, Taurus. Bye.